A heart of gold. The ocean swirls in a tiny frame. A meadow blooms no two the same. Her hands are steady, her mind's a stream, weaving whispers into a gleaming dream. Oh, what secrets lie in the pour? A universe on her tabletop floor. Magic flows from Moose's hands, swirling dreams of resin and glitter stones and shimmering sands add sparkle to the story untold. Resin art, a heart of gold. A galaxy caught in a single line, time suspended, a moment divine. Moosey hums a tune so low as colors dance and resin flows. Clicking, tune up, she's pouring out the day. Glitter in her coffee, swirls the stress away. MooseKrazy, live on the stream. Hey! Spinning little puddles into dreams. Home and forge where the colors pour. Every drip, every spin, we want more. MooseKrazy, watch the magic form, turning tiny sparks into a warm new home. Chat box buzzing, try a little gold. She laughs, tilts the canvas, lets the river roll. MooseKrazy, live on the stream. Oh!
Hey y'all, I'm Moose. Oh, there's Dub.
Hello.
So good to see y'all tonight. Have y'all here with us at the Home and Forge Studios. We do appreciate your visits, and I'm going to check the chat right now just to see who's here. So I see that Byron, Sir Byron, a courtesy for you, sir. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And Lorraine and Doris are both here, my moderators. Thank you, Doris. Thank you, Linda. No, not Linda. I didn't see her. Lorraine. Thank you, ladies. And hail, Jeff B. Thank you for being here. I see Christine is here. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Welcome. Welcome. Mary's here. Hey, Mary. Thank you for being here. And who else do I see? Mel. Thank you, Mel, for being here. I hope you're doing better. And what else do we see? That's all I see. So, hail and farewell. Not farewell yet.
We're done. See you next time.
Bye. No, just kidding. Just getting started. Okay, so what do I have? I have to show you some jewelry that I've been making. I'm wearing, you can't see it because of this silly bottle. I'm wearing one of the pieces or sets, earring and necklace. I'll show you a close-up here in just a second. And then I have some other things that I have made and finished. And I'll get my camera here and show you. So, first we'll start with this necklace. It's a skull with rose eyes. I don't know how close I can get where it'll... And it's on this really pretty crystal chain that's doubled. Then we have these beautiful earrings. I'm going to pick these up. Look at these. They have little crowns at the tops, and they're crystals. And then some iridescent pearls down throughout. And this is Dub's favorite, Pear. I love this fire color.
Looks like those dried mangoes I eat.
And then this cute little pear with some skulls and some pearl hearts and roses and bows. And there's holographic glitter in the red and the black on the background. And the holographic glitter are hearts. There's this set that is butterflies. Not really seeing it very well. And my dragonflies. I made 2 dragonflies with chameleon powders, chameleon flakes, and then some holographic hearts. And then this one with the red, and there's a red rose down there below the dragonfly. And then the earring that I'm wearing. Some pretty flowers. I wish it would focus up close. And I can't take the pendant off. You'll just have to trust me when I say it's pretty. So, we're not going to beat around the bush. We're going to get started with some playing. Let me put this away so it doesn't get damaged. There we go. And I am going to be working on a
Cradle board.
16-inch cradle board. I was trying to remember what size it is. It's 12 inches inside, and this is the back of the cradle board, and this is the side I'm working on. So you notice I've got this side taped off. We've already got a hole punched in it for lights. So we're going to have fun with this tonight. So the first thing I'm going to do is move my resin out of the way. Because we will be needing that in a little bit. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm standing on my little platform here, so I'm going to have to move it over so I can get good reach. There we go. Now I can see and reach everything. Okay, I have a little bucket of goodies here that we're going to use tonight. So we're starting the rose project, if the title of the stream wasn't any indication. And my rose project is going to be this beautiful lighted basket of roses. And I have been making resin roses since before Christmas. This past Christmas, because I actually made up a bunch into ornaments and then we didn't do anything with them. So I have a whole bunch of rose ornaments all made up that are going to be put on the website soon. And they'll be good for Christmas. But what I want to show you, I've got 2 size brushes here. These are the only 2 I could find. And I have my lights, a sponge, some damming tape, some bonding resin, some Let's Resin bonding resin with a UV light, and the background is going to be these three colors. So what I'm going to do is paint the top part this really pretty blue-green, iridescent blue-green by PBO. And then I'm going to paint, I'm taking a page out of Adrian's book and I'm going to try to blend. This is Limelight Glamour Dust by DecoArt. That's going to be my bottom part, and I'm going to kind of blend those two together. And then I'm going to take a very small amount on a piece of sponge of this Shady Orange by Arteza. It's an iridescent acrylic paint. And I'm going to put just a little bit down in the middle and then dab it and blend it. That's the focus and the idea for tonight. So, and then I have my crushed crystal to put in the resin when we do that part. So, let me put this aside so I can work. We'll start with the blue. I have already put a clear coat of gesso, clear gesso on this side to seal it in because I didn't want the wood to just suck the paint all up, you know? You know? Okay, I'm going to start. Janice is here. Hello, Janice. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. All right, let me get this out of here, this dried paint. I'm not going to bother with gloves right now. So I'm going to paint this whole top part, this beautiful blue-green. And that's probably too much paint, but we're going to go for it. So I've got to get the edges in here done. I want to go out to the edge. Hello, little man. You're not allowed up here. Yeah, this is going to be way too much paint. Oh, I went overboard. Can you tell I don't do brush painting? No, sir. No. Hello. Everybody say hello to Jimmy Jameson. Now, son, you're going to have to get down. Thank you, Daddy. All right. I do want to get the edges, so let me turn it up and get these edges painted. Where's Adrian to laugh at me with as much paint as I've put on here? Grab some more off the edge here, or the middle. And this is why I taped off the back so that I didn't get any of this paint on the back part.
Sir Byron has pointed out that that is the perfect Cinderella blue.
Is this the perfect Cinderella blue? That's good to know. Hey, PBO's iridescent blue-green is Cinderella blue. We have officially called it that. Just trying to get the little spots that are showing up bare. Can y'all tell I don't brush paint? All right, let's put this down. without knocking everything over.
I think Jimmy has just figured out that he can see you painting on my monitor over here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I don't have anything to soak up the paint because I primered it. But I'm going to stop just shy of the middle, I think, because I want that kind of horizon to be in here. And you know what? I'm going to give this some swirls to make it look like a sky. Just because I have so much paint on here. I am going to try to dry this paint with my heat gun. I got ideas for this piece, y'all. Ideas have been flowing for the past 2 days. I said, I got to get this done. I got to get this out of my system. I may have to go back over the outside with another coat after this is dry. Okay. Seeing spots. Hang on. I'll be right with you.
You're going to be blending later. I wouldn't futz with that forever.
Yeah. You got a good point there, honey. Okay, so I'm going to try to clean this off with a paper towel. And I'll blend and then go down so that hopefully, instead of trying to come up with the green, come down with the green, and then I'll be blending while I'm coming down. Another paper towel. All right, that's good enough. Now, we'll take our glamour dust, give it some shakes, because it separates. Panther Kitty. Okay. Now we're gonna, oh, I don't have the plastic bit off of this. If you twist backwards on a cap that has the plastic stuff on it, it'll pull up. And those of us with nails, it's easier to open. I say that and then I'm sitting here fighting with it. Scissors. What you sighing so heavy for, honey?
Jimmy, he has left the director's chair and has come to inspect what you're doing.
Oh no, Jimmy saying. Jimmy James. Jimmy San. Oh, this is very translucent. That's okay. We're going to go with it. It's going to be beauty muss. Don't play with the camera. Don't play with the camera. I don't want you knocking it down on my painting, darling.
Oh, well.
I think I got a brush hair in my painting here.
Probably have a few Jimmy hairs in there too now.
Probably. I'm okay with the fact that this is translucent, transparent, and not opaque, because this is where my roses are going to go. So this will be covered for the most part. I have to remember to put the damming tape on the back, though, for that hole.
Well,
You can still see that line there. It didn't. But we're going to cover that up anyway, so no need to fuss with it. Get a little bit more on the brush for this area. I have to be careful. I'm standing on the edge of my platform. It's kind of leaning back a little bit. I don't want to fall. Jimmy, no! You can't play with that camera either. They're not usually awake during stream time because we stream at night, usually stream later, which I think we've decided, sort of the collective we here, that we like the 2 o'clock streams over the later streams. What do you guys think? You like the, I think some of you voted in my little poll that you liked the earlier streams better. Oh, you remembered music, my love. Old Lang Syne. Okay, that's pretty. Let me put a little bit more right in here.
wow, Titanic's going to be 30 years old next year.
Oh, that makes me feel old. Okay, that's pretty. Let's keep going. I didn't get me a cup of water for my brush.
Oh, ow!
I'll have to give it a good cleaning afterward. Okay, now we're going to take some of this sponge and we're going to cut it up.
Jimmy is in a mood. He's over here biting the chair arm and biting my arm.
All right, so I have a piece of sponge here. And I'm going to give this shady orange a good shaker.
No, give me that. That's not for you.
And then I'm going to put it on the sponge. Wolfman's here. Hello, Wolfman.
What up, Ed?
Thank you for joining us. I'm doing a multimedia project here. I'm painting on that back side of a cradle board, and I'm going to add some resin. My horizon's a little wide. I just meant to do a vestige of it, but kind of like I have on this right side over here. But I gotta make it matchy-matchy, sort of. There we go. That piece of sponge out of the way. Fix that. Okay, I like it. I like it. I wish this green was a little darker down here, but that's okay. I have plans. So, that didn't take me as long as I thought it would. Ha ha ha. So, while I dry this with my heat gun, I am going to let my dual head mixer mix some resin. And the calculators that I used 2 different calculators to figure out how much resin I needed for the inner part of this circle. And it said 30 ounces. 30 ounces. Okay, just to give y'all a look, 30 ounces is, oh, where? Right there where my thumb is. You see how big this cup is? This is a 30-ounce cup. I'm not mixing up 30 ounces because I don't think I need that much. I'm going to do 20 ounces. So.
Well, you weren't planning on filling it all the way to the rim, were you?
Not really. I do want to cover the strip of lights. So, what I'm gonna do is right here, I'm gonna pour, put on my gloves.
Don't forget your damming tape.
Oh, I won't. Take off my rings that like to get caught on my gloves. I wish you could see the sparkle in this. This is just, ooh, so pretty. Yeah, that is a lot. 30 ounces.
I think your calculators calculated you filling it all the way to the brim.
Yeah, it did. All right, I got my resin mixer over here. I'm going to take my part B of, I'm using Let's Resin epoxy resin.
Jeff, that is very mathematically correct.
Too much is greater than too little. Okay.
Unless less is more.
Get down off my perch for the moment. And I've got my cup marked. So we'll go 10 ounces of part B. Oh, are we going to have 10 ounces? We're not going to have 10 ounces. Okay, so we've got 9 ounces of this bottle. Let me grab the other one. I haven't even opened these yet. Oh my days, they're heavy. All right, that's B right there. Let me set that one down there. Open this up. And can we pour just 1 ounce out of a brand new jug? We got to pull the little doolally out, the plug. Come on, plug. I have to use my stick trick. You stick the stick in the little loop and you use it as a lever. It doesn't want to come open. I'm afraid I'm gonna break my stick. Yeah, I'm gonna break my stick. It won't come open. Oh my. Okay, well I guess we're gonna do 18 ounces instead of 20. Are you gonna, no. Okay. Let me put this over here. Oh, that won't work. Okay. Screwdriver. Man of many talents.
Tools.
And tools. I got it. Thank you, honey. Okay. Now the trick is pouring from a full bottle into something that you don't need a whole lot of. And that's all we needed. Right there. Okay. That one's good. Now we got to pour part A, so I'm expecting it to hit at least 19, because a lot of times I have more A than B left over. Maybe we can get it to 20. No. Shoot. $17. I need 3 more ounces. So here we go again. I'm glad I had these new bottles sitting waiting. I'm sorry I didn't have this ready, guys. I thought I had enough in those 2 other bottles. No, this goes this way. Alrighty, 3 ounces of this is needed. There we go. Almost. 1 more dollop. Okay.
Cat's been freaking out for a few minutes, maybe.
Who?
Chat.
Why? Why are we freaking out? Oh, have Dub have him get me extra molds just in case.
Well,
I have plans.
I do need multiple sets of knife scales.
Yes. Okay. So now I've got my resin. I'm going to put it in my mixer. And then I'm going to turn it on. Nice and slow.
Doris, I've just been over here quietly giggling for the past few minutes. Ed, she is using an epoxy resin. What brand?
I'm using Let's Resin, epoxy resin.
Yeah, is there a specific kind of... Is it a deep pour?
Oh, it's a casting resin.
Casting resin, yeah.
Yeah. Casting resin you can pour up to an inch without any problems. If you go over that, you want to do deep pour, which I haven't done. So while this is mixing, I'm going to turn my heat gun on this. Hopefully I won't blare out your ears. Stop.
No, sheesh.
Oh.
Because I've been over here just watching the panic.
What's beeping?
I don't know.
Do I have too much power going? I don't want to knock out the breaker. I'm really more worried about this not being dry, but it is already. This is already dry. Super sweet. Yay. Okay. Let me set this aside where it's not going to be in the way and hot on anything. I'll be right back. Just going to the kitchen. See? Now I'm back. Here I am. Okay, that's mixing. Get my step stool back over here. While that's mixing, I can put the lights in and put the damming tape on the back. We don't want to forget that. We would have a huge mess if we did. So this is just a LED strip light. And it's one of those that you can cut to fit. And it has the sticky on the back. But I'm just going to use the sticky on the back to kind of get it in position. And then I'm going to use the UV bonding resin to keep it in place. So we put the plug. Okay, okay, okay. Too many bells. Stop. Shannon's here. Hello, Shannon. Thank you for being here. Okay, now that you're here, I can make this little side announcement I wanted to make. If y'all have not seen Johnny Dark's latest video on his little mushroom garden that he made out of UV resin, the link is down in my description. You need to go check him out. It is so cool. Shannon, you and your little one, Justine, are going to love it. I love it. It's beautiful. But check it out. So anyway, I'm going to put this where I want to get it started. Is my head in the way? And it is not wanting to stick at all. Not at all. So, plan B is to hold it in place and bond it down. That's weird. The tape is sticky. I think I pulled the sticky off.
Yep.
Operator error. I'm just not going to worry about it.
Peel it from the other end, baby.
Okay. I'll go ahead and get my bonding resin out. Can I do it with a craft knife? No. Apparently I can't do this tonight. Okay. We did it right. So I'll go this other direction. And I'm going to stick the lights in this curve here along the edge. And I'm trying to get it as close to the back as possible. Pressing down as I go.
Now you remember on the snowflake, the heat from the resin weakened the bond of the tape?
Yeah, that's why I'm going to put UV resin, bonding resin over the top of it.
It's going to spot weld it every few inches?
Yep.
Good plan.
I was thinking. Yes, we are going to go over see Doris later tonight. She's going to do some fun stuff with some trays. I love your animal series, Doris. I think it is just so cool. And I'm just pushing it down. Trying to make sure it doesn't come up too high. I'm going to turn it. Even though I measured it, it's still not the right length. But that's okay, because this will be covered up. All right.
Don't forget the damming tape.
I won't. I got to do the bonding first. Let's first take a sippy, shall we? Grab your favorite beverage. Mine tonight is ginger ale, sugar-free, Canada Dry. It is so yummy, crisp and clean with no caffeine. I don't think, no, ginger ale doesn't have caffeine in it. I have to look under the monitor to see, Dub. That's why I do that. Sippy, sippy, don't be dehydrated. Yum. Okay. Now, let me put this away before I cut myself, because me and sharp things don't get along. And what I'm going to do is run a bead of this and then turn my oh, come on. There we go. 60 seconds on the clock. And we'll just give this a cure. This bonding resin usually only takes like 10 seconds to cure. But I kind of like to give it a little bit of extra time. Decaf and leftover pizza. Mmm, pizza. Plain water? Good girl, Doris. And I hope this will keep it from letting go when the resin is curing. This little light has two settings on it, a 20-second and a 60-second. And I love it. I love the fact that you can see the countdown going. This is by Melody Susie, and I think I have it listed in my description somewhere. I can't remember if I put it in tonight's stuff or not. Single man's lunch. Oops. Kind of colored out of the lines there. I guess I should have plugged this in to see if it worked.
Have faith. We'll just yellow it. If it doesn't work, I'll edit some lights into the video.
Okay. Not much more to do here. Now the reason I'm just doing this in little sections is because I don't want the bonding resin to just run down and pool in that bottom part. I don't mind it pooling in these little sections here and there, because that to me is tacking it down pretty good. At least I hope so. Oops. Drug my light right through the wet resin.
A lot of people don't know that instead of wearing a respirator, you can just breathe real slow out of the corner of your mouth and you'll be okay. Like squinting your eyes if you don't have safety glasses.
I don't ever know when to take him seriously. We have a very well ventilated area.
Yeah. Safety is priority too.
Okay. There's that. Get my crushed crystal out. We got to do the damming tape. Brad's Journey is here. Hello, Brad's Journey. Thank you for being here. Woo, 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 woo. Brad got a shipment from Dub. Has he gotten it yet?
No, it's supposed to be there on Tuesday.
It'll be there on Tuesday. Y'all stalk Brad's channel for another unboxing. It's going to be good. That's all I'll say.
Well, the post office claims it'll be there on Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's if they
Post office still claims that Mary's is going to be there on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So be right back. Got to get a cup.
I think sometimes they take packages home for the weekend and just chill with them.
Let's cut that. I'm letting the resin drain off of the paddle on my mixer. I should have done that when I was doing the rest of this. Didn't think about it. I'm still new to using this thing. All right. Now we will get the...
Yeah, if y'all haven't, y'all need to check out Wolfman's channel. His recent videos got me wanting to buy some British foods.
Oh yeah, for sure and for certain.
The Posh... what's that company's name that ships you that stuff?
Oh, this won't work. I'm just going to have to let that drain. Okay, my resin is sitting in the big cup here. It's got a few little bubbles. Not many. I'm going to go ahead and add some crushed crystal to it after I do this first.
Jolly Posh Foods, that's it.
Jolly Posh Foods. Okay, so this is dry. We're going to turn it over.
My brain was going to the Josh Polyman, and that just didn't sound right. Or the Posh Jolly Man.
The Posh Jolly Man. All right, we want this to go down like that. And what this is resin tape. So you can cut a piece of this, put it over the hole, and it won't, supposedly, it won't let the resin come through that hole. I say supposedly, I know it works. I use it. So what I'll do is I'll put the resin tape down, and then I'll cut a slit. If my scissors will cut.
And if this doesn't work, we're going to have a hell of a mess.
And then push that down. What is this? Got this little brayer here, or it's not a brayer, it's a squeegee. And then what I'm going to do is put some bonding resin on the back of this to seal it. And then I can just cut this away. I like my scissors, purple and green. How lucky am I to have found that? Canned emergency pies. That's funny. Okay, now that's done. And down. And hopefully it's gonna stay put. It did last time, so turn this back over. Yay! We're gonna pour resin. I'm just gonna set this right in the middle here. And where's my mask? I'm gonna put my mask on because I'm dealing with crushed crystal. I do not want to suck that into my lungs. Get us a little scoop. And we're going to start with the smallest amount, because woo, that's going to be plenty. You see how that flies? All over the place. It's all over my arm. I'm sparkly now. Yay! All right. Let me get a stir stick and give this a stir. I need to stir this anyway because the paddle doesn't necessarily get everything on the sides and the bottom. So you have to give that a stir as well. Make sure you're scraping those sides, and it kind of turned cloudy again from that unmixed resin. So we're going to mix it until it's clear. I can take this mask off now. As I take my earring out too. And this crushed crystal gives it just this most beautiful hint of sparkle, as long as you don't go overboard like I do sometimes. Okay. All right, here we go. Let me wipe this off. I know I'm dripping on my piece, but that's okay because it's going to go there anyway.
It's going to dump it all at once in there?
No. I'm going to go slow to make sure this doesn't leak down here. I think I might even put my hand under it. Put my fingers under it.
If it's going to leak, it's going to leak when you walk away from it.
Right. Would you look at that? It's going to take that whole 20 ounces. I think this is just so beautiful. All right. Now let me get down here eye level with this thing. I don't... Yep, it's leaking.
You got a cup you can catch it in?
Yeah.
You're going to have to stand there catching it and dumping it back until it cures.
Why did you want to leak on me? You didn't leak the last time I did this. It's just drip, drip. It's a very slow drip. Doris, any ideas?
Put a cup under it to catch it.
I got a cup under it to catch it.
Oh.
I just can't stand here for the rest of the evening with this cup.
Not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude. I know what I'll need your help, my love.
Okay.
So what I want to do is take some of these plastic cups, turn them upside down, and set this on top of it, and put a cup underneath there.
Okay.
So that
So what do you want me to do?
everything I just said.
Oh.
Let's see. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. We probably need 5 to be good. Okay. You're gonna have to move that stool out of the way. Get my step a little further out. Okay, so do you want to hold the cup underneath it, or do you want me to?
I'll hold the cup.
Okay, you hold the cup. Teamwork makes the dream work. And what I'm going to do, okay, for now, but I need to turn it. So what we'll do is hold this here. Can you get one of the little 2-ounce cups, please? Now if I take the paper towel off, it's going to pull the tape off. Chaos erupted.
This here show, I'm just gonna come over here and watch.
All right, guys, figuring it out on the fly. Okay, let me hold this.
Yeah, with duct tape. Can you fix it with duct tape?
I don't know.
I got some good stuff.
I can't see what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm pulling that tape off or not. You know what? I'm just going to leave it as is and let it, there we go. I got it to where it'll drain into the little cup on the paper towel. Oh my days! Isn't this fun? Yeah. Didn't stick. Oh, it didn't stick to the painter's tape. Couldn't get a good seal on the painter's tape. Note to self, resin tape does not work on painter's tape. You have a towel on your stove that says chocolate and duct tape. This is everything. All right. Tear me off a piece of that, baby. I'll try it. All right, I got duct tape on here. It's not wanting to stay though because the cord is too heavy, I think. I need a prop. I need like a tiny, teeny, tiny little prop, like a stick, to fix it. This one's going to be too tall. That one's going to be too tall, but we can cut it. Oh, I got resin all over my fingers. See if I can break it. Nope. Nope, that didn't work because I broke it in the wrong place. Hello, whoever's coming in to see the chaos. Joyce! Hey, Joyce! Thanks for joining us. We're having chaos right now because, like, I have a hole drilled in my thing and I've poured resin in it and it's leaking through the damming tape because the damming tape's not sticking and now the duct tape's not sticking. And so I'm trying to figure out a way to prop up this thing underneath it so that it will stick. So, are we having fun yet?
Oh, I found my acid brushes.
Oh, well, that's good. You're getting some more today, too.
I know I won't, but I'm excited.
Okay, right now I'm trying to prop this up with a stick. Because the tape's not working. Oh my gosh. This is going to be such a disaster. A disaster. Okay, let me put on a fresh pair of gloves. Are we having fun yet? I am. Moose chaos.
Weren't you going to be putting some roses in this?
Yeah, but not tonight.
Oh.
This has to cure first. And I'm just afraid it's all gonna drip out. Maybe if I tilt it. I can't get this glove on. My hands are sweaty.
What if you were to pull the damming tape off and let it pour into a cup? Plug the hole with some UV resin and then pour it back.
All in one fell swoop? Let's see.
Hey, I know that would be a possibility, but that window is rapidly closing as the minutes tick by.
Well, I'm trying.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, if you were going to go that route, you'd have to do it now.
Okay. What we can do is tilt this.
Gertrude's here.
Gertrude's here. Hello, Gertrude. We're having chaos. I'm having issues. Okay, I need more cups. More cups. What I'm trying to do is tilt this so that it's tilting away from the hole. Okay, that'll go that way. And then I'm watching it as I'm struggling here. And Dub is watching as I'm struggling here.
Hey, we all have our jobs to do around here.
Oh my days. What a mess. What an absolute mess. So what I've done is I've tilted it so that it's all going down that way. And we'll try to pull it away from this hole here. I got a veritable mess under the table over here on this side, y'all. Veritable.
What about baking soda and CA glue? Just
Okay.
spoon some baking soda into that hole, hit it with the CA glue, it cures instantly.
Okay.
Could plug it.
I could try it.
I'll bring you some baking soda and I'll go get the CA glue.
Thank you. I think there's some 5-minute epoxy here. That's not what you're talking about, is it?
No. Two very different things.
So he's going to have to tell me how to do this, because just sprinkle the baking soda in the hole, I guess, and then put the glue on top of it, and hopefully it makes a plug. I don't know. This worked last time, y'all. That up there is proof it worked. Are we having fun? This may sound funny, but could you put acoustic in there? I'm not sure what you mean, Gertrude.
Okay.
Super glue with baking soda. That's what Dub's doing.
So, do you have one of your little mica spoons? Spoon you some baking soda directly into that hole. Fill that hole all the way up.
All right, it's full.
Okay, don't mix it with the resin.
No, Jameson, Jasper. No, Jasper. Back up, buddy.
Give me a second. I'll get
And then how long does this take to cure?
Give it a really quick spray with this, and it'll be instant.
All right.
Now use something to tap it. Should be hard.
Nope.
Mix it with resin.
Maybe should I put some more?
Where is it soft?
It's like it didn't adhere to the.
Can you scoop that out and let's start over?
Uh-huh.
My daubers.
Oh, yay. Daubers have been
Oh,
found.
wait, don't.
I'm not mixing.
No, I was going to dry that out first before you went that step.
Oh, sorry.
All right, now scoop.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Now just let this sit.
Okay.
Too much silly glue, but we're just going to scoop some more powder on top of that.
Okay. You want to do it? You're trying to grab for the spoon. And this will get covered up with roses. And right now I have my finger under the hole.
Should be good.
I should be good. Let's look. Let's see. Dub saved the day.
556 is here.
556 is here. Hello, 556. Y'all. Oh, I thought it said y'all suck.
I've lost my microphone.
Oh.
I don't need it.
Okay.
Oh, here it is.
I think Dub has rectified my situation. So, I'm still seeing drips, but that might be what was left over underneath here. Let me get the drips stopped if I can.
Can you dry the bottom off and do some duct tape now?
That's what yeah, let's do that. Should I try to take this other duct tape off or leave it?
Not if it's going to pull things away with it.
Yeah, it probably will.
The baking soda and super glue trick is old industry trick for fixing broken bridges on guitars.
Oh, how cool. All right. I think we may have quelled the hole in the dam. Maybe.
The whole damn hole?
The whole damn hole. Okay. What a mess I have to clean up. And you know what's really going to be horrible is if these lights don't work. I'm still going to finish the project though.
I'll cover the whole thing in leather and turn it into a Viking shield.
Yep, there we go. Okay, well, I was going to do something else, but I can't move this at this point. So, I guess that will be it for tonight. We will meet back up at Doris's at what time? 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Is that right, Doris? Do I have my time right? I think I do. I think you put it in the chat. Chinese food. Oh, yay.
That sounds good.
Byron, I'm going to get that piece finished. I was going to try to finish it tonight, and I would have had time had we not had the fiasco and the chaos. So I might have to write a new song. But I am so glad you all joined this evening at the Home and Forge Studios. For Dub and I, we both appreciate you very, very, very much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you all. Hope you have an absolutely wonderful Memorial Day and a safe one. If you go out, be smart. Don't drink and drive. If you're staying in, be smart. Drink all you want.
Wear safety glasses.
Wear safety glasses.
Keep your socks on.
Okay. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to meet us over at Doris's at the top of the hour. And next week, 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, we're going to finish this. And y'all are going to be impressed and wowed and amazed, I hope.
Or you'll be wincing and going, oh no, how did it go this wrong?
There'll be a lot of that. Ooh.
Ooh. Well, that's going to make a mess.
Ooh, it's a train wreck. Ooh, ooh. No, it's going to be fun. It's going to be beautiful. I think probably what I'll do is put my finger down in the resin. Paint this outer edge some more with that limelight, just to see if I can get it a little bit darker. But anyway, I will say goodnight this time. Love you all. Hope you have an amazing weekend and the week ahead. Please come back next Saturday. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Have a lovely day. And until we meet again, enjoy your journey. Bye, y'all.